Hello, Taurus. Welcome to our Timeless Tarot Nightcap. Well, I'd like to invite you to a short tarot reading at night time. And this is a general reading, so just take what resonates with you. At the same time, it's a timeless reading, so whenever you find yourself watching this video, that's the time for you to see it. Now, for our main energy, we have here the Tower moment. Okay, we have here the Tower. So right now, when you look at the Tower, it is something that is you see here a tower that is being struck by lightning. So it is something, a situation that that is beyond your control, or maybe you contributed something to it, but you never expected it to happen. Okay, so it might be for some of you. You might have a certain situation right now. Maybe you feel that you have a contributing factor to it. Maybe also the other person who is related to it. Now, it can be a relationship. It can be a situation also. It can be related to your career. It can be related to your family. It can be romantic. It can be also friendship. It's a crisis that the universe allows to happen in order to change the direction of your life. Maybe to remove also certain aspects in your life that you need to change. Yeah. Now, the Tower moment usually comes when there is a need for us to grow as a person. Oftentimes, you will see after a Tower moment comes, it leads to a stage or a certain process of transformation in our part, a certain moment of growth, a certain moment of realization that we need to change direction in our life. We need to let go of certain things also. So, for those of you who have just undergone a certain crisis right now, just allow the Spirit to guide you through this process. You see two people falling from the tower. It's like for some of you, you might have that kind of sensation right now, a certain helplessness you cannot control. It's as if you are falling and you cannot control the situation. You cannot keep yourself from, you cannot stop the situation. It's a situation that is somehow leads you to a sense of surrender to the divine. Oftentimes, it's when it's a moment for us to learn something and to grow. Sometimes we find ourselves in a situation wherein we cannot control it. We find ourselves helplessly being into that situation, falling into that situation, to the point where in your helplessness you find yourself surrendering to the will of the divine. And then you learn sometimes you learn the lesson, knowing that not everything is in our control, and that there are situations in our life when we are reminded that we need to be dependent on the divine, that we need the universe or the Spirit to provide for all our needs. It is a moment for us to grow and to die to our ego and to learn to be more receptive and more open to the providence of the divine in our life. So this is the main energy right now. So you try to see if right now you are in a crisis, maybe there is a message for you right now to let go of certain things in your life. You see here, when you look at we have here the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is listening to the fish that is coming out from the cup. And there are waves behind him, but he remains grounded. He's on concrete ground. For me, I feel that somehow uh, at this moment, this tower moment, it's an opportunity for you to learn to listen to your spirit guides and to the divine. Uh, they are very active right now. You see the waves there. There are activities happening in your inner life right now, and you need to listen to them. This is a moment for you to somehow reduce your activity. For some of you, maybe you need to spend more time alone in order to allow yourself to be docile to whatever lessons the universe wants to give you at this time. Now, you see here, what follows is uh, the Nine of Pentacles. And you see the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is very intuitive. She's a falconer, and the falcon can symbolize her intuition. When she removes the cover to the intuition, which is making her inner eye more sensitive, or her other clear gifts or clear senses to be more intuitive. She removes the cover, that metal thing that covers the head of the falcon, and she allows the falcon to fly. It's the same. When you have this tower moment right now, it's time for you to close your exterior senses and to open those interior senses. Just like removing the cover to the falcon, it's like allowing your intuition to be more sensitive. And when the falcon goes out, when she releases the falcon, when the falcon returns, the falcon brings something to the falconer. It's the same. When you allow your intuition to let go, you will be able to receive more. The message that is coming from the universe, the message that the divine would like to give you at this present time. And whatever message you will receive, it will lead to abundance. It will lead to further growth in your life. There will be springtime of the soul. So from a tower moment, if you just learn to listen to the message of the universe, if you allow your intuition to be active and you listen and you be docile to the guidance of the spirit, it will lead to a springtime in your soul. You will grow, you will mature, and you will have this gift of being on fire. You will receive. The Ace of Wands is somebody who receives a gift that sets them on fire. I feel whatever this crisis is, it is a gift from the universe. And from this crisis, you will be receiving more gifts from the universe. So you need to be receptive. You need to allow your intuition to be open so that you will be able to appreciate the gift that the universe is giving you right now. For many of us, it could mean transformation, growth, and it could mean also new insights and a new direction in your life. The tower moment changes the course in our life in a certain sense because it makes us realize that there are still aspects in our life that needs to be changed or let go. Now we will try to end this reading with some oracle cards. So it's a good thing, no? Right now, at the end of the day, you try to reflect before you sleep. You try to see what is the significance of whatever crisis, if you have a crisis right now in your life. What is the significant lesson or the significant message that this crisis wants to tell you? Now, we have here perfectionist. Okay, the perfectionist is somebody who, yeah, has a lot of shoulds and shouldn'ts. You know how it is. When you try to be perfect in everything, instead of setting you free, you become a slave to this drive to be perfect. If you strive to just give your best in everything and not worry about whether it's going to be perfect or not, but you always give it your best when you do something, I consider it as striving for excellence instead of perfection. And when you do that, you enjoy the process of making things come into reality without the tension uh, of making it the result great. No, you just give it your best. So it's like living the present moment. It's just giving it your best shot. Okay, you're giving your best shot. You strive for the best, but whatever the result it is, it doesn't matter. It's the journey that truly matters. Now here it says perfectionist. Keep your standards high and honorable. You see, you give it your best and also live in integrity, but let go of the need to be perfect. Just give it your best. Don't worry too much about the result. The important thing is the process. Now, the blame game. It is time to take ownership of the life you are creating. Sometimes when we have this tower moment, it's like that one is also like a tower moment. Everything is crumbling. When we have a tower moment, we can either deny the situation and put the blame on others, or we can accept our contributory part to the crisis. Like I said earlier, you might not want it to happen, it's beyond your control, but in a certain sense, we also contributed something to it. When we learn to have, when we learn to be humble and accept that we have contributed a part to it instead of blaming others, then we are able to move forward. We are able to realize that there are certain things that we need to work on our life at this present time. The purging process. You may be currently experiencing emotional discomfort that is disrupting your inner peace. Okay, it can be this one, the tower moment. But it's a purging process. You just need to listen to the universe so that whatever this process of purging or this process of purification will be complete, or at least it will progress very quickly and it will have a big effect in your life, a big transforming effect. Now finally we have divine intervention. Get ready for a miracle. You are in the midst of a divine intervention. A tower moment is a divine intervention. They are blessings in disguise. Uh, we usually appreciate the effect of the tower moment after a certain period of time when we look back. After all, those trials that we will undergo after the tower moment comes. Now, so just let go. Let go and let God. Let go and let the divine. We will end this reading with a good night note or a sweet dream note. Okay, so the sweet dream note is higher self. Okay. I am ready to communicate with my higher self in my dreams and to become enlightened. Listen to your inner self. Allow yourself to be guided, especially now that the universe is busily purifying your life. Just listen, be intuitive, and things will go well. Soon, there will be, again, the springtime in your soul. So that's it for tonight, Taurus. I hope that you were able to benefit from this reading. I thank you for the likes and the comments you've given to the channel. I look forward to seeing you soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.